Christ is God.
So unless you've been sleeping under a rock, you would have seen that Netflix have released this new series called The Last Dance. It is a basketball documentary following Michael Jordan throughout his career at the Chicago Bulls. Aside from Michael Jordan being the absolute GOAT at basketball, he had a huge impact on the fashion industry with his sick outfits.
Energetic, poetic and athletic. You know I get down and dirty when it's time to set it. I'm tearing through, clean your scene like ammonia. I drown ya, flood four corners, the perimeter. I wonder, cause earthquakes, bolts and lightning. You couldn't test the one and only Mike Titan. Now you hear it, now you know.
So first of all, I just want to say how incredible The Last Dance series is. If you haven't seen it already, definitely check it out. It's probably one of my favourite sports documentaries I've seen. Aside from like the basketball highlights, I'm honestly surprised about how much content they got on Michael Jordan. Like the footage is from literally like the 80s and 90s, like it's honestly insane, but definitely recommend watching it. But for today's video, I'm going to break down Michael Jordan's fashion sense. We're going to go into a few specific topics like his whole Nike brand deal where he set up the whole Jordan empire, and then later on in the video we're going to go over some of Michael Jordan's outfits, rate them, because honestly when he was young he had some sick outfits, but then as he got older he had some terrible outfits. But before we jump into the video, if you enjoyed that intro and so far, be sure to hit that subscribe button and also put on that notification bell to be notified every single time I upload a video. But let's jump into it. So to break down Michael Jordan's style, he was mainly always playing sport, whether it be basketball, baseball, golf, poker. So he was always like to wear kind of like sports related clothing from like tracksuits, and before games he'd always be wearing suits. His whole style as well, he'd wear baggy, comfy clothing. Like he's a big guy, so he'd wear baggy, oversized clothes, and especially in that era, baggy clothing was like the main style. So first of all, we're going to talk about Nike. That's like a huge thing. It's probably one of the statement things you see him wearing all the time, whether it be Nike tracksuits, Nike caps. He basically got sponsored by Nike, and what was insane is he brought out his own shoe as a rookie, so young, to bring out his own shoe. And what's even better, if you watch the series, he didn't even want to collaborate with Nike. It was his parents that told him to do it, and obviously he created the Jordan 1s in 1985. And another fun fact about the Jordan 1s is they actually got banned because something about the colorway didn't match with the whole NBA rules. So here is one of the banned commercials.
On September 15th, Nike created a revolutionary new basketball shoe. On October 18th, the NBA threw them out of the game. Fortunately, the NBA can't stop you from wearing them. Air Jordans from Nike.
And as you've seen, Jordan has built such an empire with the Jordan brand. Like they make clothing, they make so many shoes, they bring out so many colorways, and literally they're so sought after. They still sell out and people just collect them because he was such an iconic player. So honestly, Nike have smashed it by getting him part of their team. Another funny fact about Michael Jordan and Nike, when they won the USA Olympics for basketball, they were sponsored by Reebok, and he was like disgraced. He didn't want to wear Reebok branding, so he actually wore the jacket round his waist instead of wearing it like the rest of the team because he wanted to represent Nike and didn't want to wear another sports brand. Another huge accessory in Michael Jordan's style is he just loved hats and caps, like so many different styles, whether it be like basketball snapbacks or baseball snapbacks. He would wear bucket hats, that was a huge one he'd wear, always Nike branded. He would also wear like backwards or forwards flat caps, and then he would even sometimes wear berets. Like he'd just wear pretty much anything he wanted. Like he had a very wacky style. Another accessory which we would always see Michael Jordan usually wearing is sunglasses. He really loved like the thin, small interior ones, kind of like vintage frames. He'd either go for like the whole cycling style or like the kind of like, what's the guy called, Morpheus of the Matrix style, the small kind of like circular ones. But he just looked effortlessly cool wearing his sunglasses, and you can see in this clip when he just absolutely jamming to some music. So now we're going to move on to some of Michael Jordan's fits. Me personally, in his old days, I absolutely love this style. Like I love vintage clothes, you can tell from this Nike piece. Like I love bright colours, I love baggy fits. So Michael Jordan hit that aesthetic really well. So the first fit I want to talk about is this all red Nike fits. He's wearing a Nike vintage tracksuit. It's a red on red, baggy sweatshirt, baggy joggers, and then he's wearing the white and red Jordans. I can't work out which ones they are. And then to finish it off, as I said, he loves his hats. He's wearing a red flat cap. Like, the whole thing just looks so well, and the aesthetic of that photo, took on a film camera, and he's popped up on a Corvette. Like, that's mad. And even the number plate, Jump 23, that photo is sick. So I'd have to give that outfit a 9. I mean, if I suited flat caps, I would rock that fit. So I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Then moving on to the next fit. This one is so sick. Like, if anyone can find this, this is like a vintage 90s Jordan, like multicolored two-piece. So with the basketball shorts, like the purple squiggly lines, the blacks, the oranges, the yellows, the reds, the matching top, and he wore it tucked in like the high waist. That looks sick. Chain, and then the snapback. So he's also got some chunky trainers on. I don't know what they are. They kind of look like Reebok Classics, but I really doubt it. They'd obviously be Nike. And this fit, I'm gonna have to give this a 10. Like, for me, for summer, that is like the type of fit I'd want to be rocking. So moving on to the next fit, and this is where I can see where people say Michael Jordan could not dress. So right in this fit, he's wearing a burgundy and navy striped rugby. I think it's a Gucci umbrella. He's jamming with some music. He loved his music. Dark blue jeans, and then just some white trainers. Like, that is just such a, I think, like an American college student. I mean, I think he looks kind of like someone off Stranger Things. Like, that's the kind of style he looks. Proper 90s vibe, but me personally, I don't think it suits him at all. It makes him look kind of nerdy, and I preferred, obviously, the fits I mentioned earlier. So, I mean, he's trying something different, but I personally don't think it suits him. I'd probably give that about a 5 out of 10. Then moving on to these suits, like, these guys are so big, and they just wore, back in the day, I mean, it mustn't have been in that time, tailored suits wasn't really a thing, especially for basketball players. This thing is super oversized, and the funny thing is now that, like, that is back in fashion. Like, you'll see all these influencers wearing their oversized, like, beige suits, grey tonal suits. So I love how he has this wacky tie, and he's wearing his shades once again, puts his own kind of twist on it. Like, I do think the suit is drowning him, but basketball players are meant to wear baggy clothes. So me personally, I'd give him an 8 out of 10 for this fit. Even though it's a wacky tie, it didn't really complement with the rest of the fit, but either way, he's probably not even trying to look good for this. He's just going to basketball. Moving on to the next fit. I didn't even recognize that this was Michael Jordan. This is a proper old school. He's got the browny kind of like orangey leather jacket. Me personally, with leather jackets, I think that's got to be the worst colour. I just think it's such a hard one to kind of style. He's got a white shirt tucked in with a t-shirt underneath, and then like some suit trousers. Definitely 90s style, but I don't think that's coming back for a long time. I'll have to give that a 5 out of 10 again. I just think, once again, it personally doesn't look like him. It makes me laugh seeing him dressed in that kind of stuff. Right, moving on to this next outfit. This one, personally, is just so sick. He's got the baggy leather jacket, like a vintage leather jacket with kind of like the rhinestone or like diamond studded on it. He's got a snapback on, can't really tell what brand it is. And he's got the mini shades, like the orange kind of tinted out, like the 90s. Kind of looks like Edgar Davids, the football player, but like they just suit his like face shape so well. He's got the nice relaxed t-shirt underneath. Then he's got like the wide leg crop trousers. Like, me personally, that's like my go-to fit in, like crop trousers. So looks so sick. And then just on a plain pair of white, I actually can't tell if they're Nike shoes or Converse, but even the way they've snapped him, it looks like so candid. Such a sick photo, and I think that fit is perfect. Like, I'd rock that any day. I'd give that a 10 out of 10. He just looks relaxed, looks like he's not even trying, like effortlessly cool. Next fit, another one which I would definitely rock. He's got the same cap on again. These times it's the same shades, but they're in the white colorway. Really suit his head shape. Like, you have to get shades that suit your head shape. Like, if I wore the little ones, I just look so stupid, but I suit the bigger ones. He's got the vintage Nike track jacket. That jacket is so sick. The white, the navy, and the red. My personal favourite colourway combo. He's got the grey shell pants, and then he's got, once again, it's a vintage pair of Nikes. They're basketball shoes again, but the whole thing just flows so well. And I think for basketball players, like, that's the kind of fit you want to be in. Nice, relaxed. The thing is, it looks like something he'd wear to training, but at the same time, it looks cool as fuck. So I personally would give this a 9 out of 10, and I would wear that outfit. And another thing with Michael Jordan's style is people would say he's pretty experimental. I don't know if that's because he just liked a load of different things or he just didn't really care. But this is when he started going into baseball. If you didn't know, he actually played professional baseball. And this one, he is wearing a denim jumpsuit. Me personally, I quite like it. But he's wearing like brown suede, I think can't tell if they're trucker boots or desert boots. And then he's got a belt around, the sort of black belt. So Personally, I don't like the belt around the waistline. I think that's something like a girl would wear with a jumpsuit to like kind of make their waist look thin. But fair play to him for rocking it. I think he actually suits the double denim. He's not executed very well. He could have had different shoes too. I'm gonna have to give that a 6 out of 10. Then as Jordan started getting older, his fashion just went from here, just went downhill. Like, I mean, when he got older, maybe he just didn't give a shit about fashion and like he started putting on some more weight, so that might be why, but we have the full-on Morpheus-inspired photo. There's the Matrix Michael Jordan, the leather 4-button blazer with the like the washed-out dad blue, probably like boot-cut jeans. Like, it's terrible. This is terrible. Like, I don't know how his wife looked at him and been like, yeah, you can go out like that. But I'm gonna have to give that a 3 out of 10. Like, it's just awful. Especially, he's got that much money and he's wearing something that looks like you get from a charity shop. Moving on to the next fit, once again, another one when he's older. He's got like one of the Baker Boy caps on that's beige, kind of like an army cap. He's got like just the standard Wayfarer shade. He's got a V-neck t-shirt on and like a sky V-neck. First of all, I mean, I'm wearing a V-neck t-shirt technically, but this is a high V-neck, not like the small V-necks. And then the baggiest ripped jeans and probably like the worst wash, like a between, not dark enough to be dark blue and not light enough to be light blue, and the rips are like, oh my god, they're just shocking, and they're just sitting. They're probably like the ones that drag across the floor, or they're like hang too far below your trainers. And then he's got like the brown backpack. Like, maybe he might not have been, he might have just been going to the shop, but if he actually just picked out that outfit, looked at the mirror and thought, yeah, I look sick, then I don't know what's going on, but that outfit for me has got to be a 1 out of 10. Like, that is dreadful, awful. So this next fit, this could have been good. Top half is mwah. Then you look at the bottom half and you're like, what happened? So he's wearing another one of them Baker Boy hats, black. He really suited his hats. He's got the proper elongated overcoat in this like nice grey. Then he's got the black like turtleneck and it's tucked in. So he could have wore like just black trousers. But then he's wearing these, they're like beyond baggy jeans. They've got this weird like diamond stitching all over them. They look like something that you'd get from like G-Star Raw. I don't know if that's from people in the UK, but like jeans you get from a fake shop. And then he's got some black or navy Chelsea boots on underneath, and the combo is just, it sits so badly on the boots. He could have just wore some like them black trousers he wore earlier and that fit would be like beautiful, but those pants just, and you can't stop looking at them because that stitching on them as well, like they're the thing you'd look at the most in his outfit. The rest of it's plain, so the blue just stands out so much. I'm gonna have to give that a 2 out of 10 as well. And then finally we have Jordan in a purple shirt. Fair enough, he's matched the shirt with the shoes, so that's usually a good combo for fashion sense. And then he's wearing his trousers, it's just his trouser choice, these dark blue jeans with, he's got ankle socks on. So you don't wear basketball shoes without socks, like socks that come above them. Like, that is just, I don't know how no one saw them. That one is also, for anyone who's getting into fashion, do not wear basketball socks with ankle socks. Wear them with like the Nike sport socks. Looks so much better, so I'm gonna have to give that a 1 out of 10. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you want to learn more about Michael Jordan, definitely go check out the series on Netflix. Honestly, it's a definite watch. Let me know what you think of Michael Jordan's fashion sense. Let me know if you think it's good or if it's shit in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it, once again, hit that subscribe button. And if you have some time, be sure to check out the rest of my videos. I do a load of like lookbooks, how-to styles, DIYs, pickups, anything that revolves around men's fashion, I've got you. Have a nice day, and I'll see you lot in the next one.
It's coming true. Things I said have come to pass. That MCs would get busy, but still won't get no cash. Some talents get the stash with skills are half as yours. It's not about styles, it's what the crowd you has applauds. This unified circle, slip up it hurts you. So I spread forth and my thoughts make miracles. With my syllables, I'm killing you, but never softly. I'm unique, my critique speaks.